Knock, knock. Hey guys, this is Magic Slayer, back on Empyrion Galactic Survival. And again, I'm just kind of doing the daily maintenance. The kind of stuff I recorded this morning. I collected some pentaxid to hopefully, cruise the system here. It's about to check my machines again. Still could use a little bit more time. Empty out these darn things. I should probably stop them because I think I'm just going to sell the raw promethium ore. Even though I do take a cut on it, or a hit on the overall money I'll make from them, they'll sell faster. And I can stack more on the market, so. And yep, that one's almost full
lost.
Oh, sounds like I just got signed out of TeamSpeak. Oh well. Run through the lobby. Yeah, because the ore, one ore makes 10 pellets, and they both only stack to 9,999. A single stack of promethium ore is 9,990 promethium pellets. So if I stack 30 of these, I get 10 times more on the market than I do with pellets. But pellets, I make a lot more on. I make double what I do on the pellets than I do on the promethium ore, although I can stack more promethium ore on the market. So it depends on how fast they sell. And as you can see, I still have stuff on there. It's been up there now for almost 2 days. I put them up for the maximum 7 days. Ooh. Now see, these are at Akua. I'd buy those, but I gotta go all the way to Akua to get them. Of course, 2 of them, I accidentally put them on Traxxas. Or Traxxas. But somehow I can get those. Alright. So I can't put anything up on the market just yet because I still have those 30 on the market. I need some health. I do need some copper. Or do I? Do I need copper? I guess I'll check on that. I'll find out what resources I need, and then we'll go from there. If I can run in the right direction here. Alright, general manufacturing, let me see. Let's have a full stack of copper. Plenty of iron, plenty of sathium, cobalt. Let's see, how much cobalt do I have? Less than a stack, but still quite a bit. A lot of a restroom. Quite a bit of a restroom. Zirconium. Quite a bit of zirconium too. Alright, doesn't look like we're doing too bad as far as resources. So I don't even know what resources to get now. Yeah, I'll throw one of those in the generation room, although I probably won't pull from it very often. What else do I need? Weapons. We do need some more. I don't know, we're good on laser charges. Do want to make some more of those. Make some more of those as well. So we'll have those manufacturing armaments. So I do want to fill up both the CV and HV tank. I just still need to figure out how I'm going to haul that on that. This is my tank. It's I was inspired by Tron. It's one of my all-time childhood favorite movies. And as you can see, it's not quite done yet. But I mean, it functions, so. Show you the top of it here. I have the two artillery turrets and then a rocket turret here. Which I like how they redid that. That looks a lot better than the other one. The other one, you couldn't tell it would shoot rockets. It looked like it was just a normal barreled gun. Then this is the interior. Of course, we got our 3 constructors, 3 RCSs that I need to paint. There we go. Our bank of RCSs along with the cockpit. 2 generators, a bunch of fuel tanks, 4 passenger seats, 6 crates of ammo, which... Let me check and see if it's full. Oh, we're getting some server lag. Quite a bit of server lag, actually. Wow. It almost never happens. There we go. Alright, that one's empty. Need some more of those. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Artillery shells look good. Just gonna do it. There he goes. Alright, so this might be good here. See if I can hop in the driver's seat. Is it gonna let me do it? I don't know. Knock, knock. Alright. I may have to pause this until the server catches up here. Ooh. Yep, can't send a dedicated server anymore. I think that's on my end. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, for some reason I couldn't reestablish connection with the server. I think the problem's on my end. I was talking to a couple other folks on TeamSpeak, and yeah, they're not really having too bad issues with the server, so I mean it's definitely on my end here. So I figured I'd bring you guys into my single player backup world where I literally have all of my creations backed up here. Although not the base. Well, no, I have one base backup, but I don't have any of the other ones here. There's Cheater McCheatersons and some of the other ones here. Put on my jetpack here, kind of fly around. There's the capital vessel I was working on. This is the capital vessel that I was salvaging, actually. From, let me see if I can see it from where I'm at here. It is right there. That's the base. Off of the moon, that's a crash ship, the Titan. And that is a capital ship that is based off of the crash ship, the Titan. So it was a pet project. I ended up scrapping it. I took a snapshot of it, but I scrapped it because I needed all the parts to build the Black Arrow. And I'll show you the Black Arrow. It might be labeled. I don't think it's even labeled here. But that's the Black Arrow right here. You've probably seen the ship at my base, and it's not completely textured yet, and I am still making little tweaks here and there to it. But I might as well walk you guys through it here. And here's the business end. You have the forward or the thrusters there, and 4 cargo bays. Now each bay pretty much looks similar. We have a central elevator there, or an elevator that goes up into the engine room. And this over here is pretty much where I really haven't worked on it too much. Like I put some glass here, and the glass really doesn't work. And the one on Wolf server, this glass isn't here. I've taken that out, and I started sealing up this hole. I was going to make this solid, make this an entire room here, and then I changed my mind. We'll figure out something to do with that later, I guess. Let's turn off the jetpack here. Go up the elevator. And this is the generator room, fuel room, the central fuel room. I do have two other fuel rooms, both on each side, and the main constructor, and of course a pipe. Took lessons from Wallenstein. And this is the pathway to one of the wings here. I got 2 oxygen tanks there, and a cargo door, because this is a cargo room. It's a cargo door leading into the outside. This room I haven't figured out what I was going to do with just yet. Again, it's still a work in progress. But I do have this up here. This is one of the 3 fuel rooms. And whoops, a mouse glitch. Go off this way here. And these cargo rooms are meant to here, 1 second, I'll show you. Set spawn any blueprint. And boom, there we go. These little cargo lift SVs here. Meant to fly through those cargo doors and dock right in here. And in this little area, I have 12 full-sized cargo boxes. So that way, I don't have to... See, in this room, I could only really put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full-size cargo boxes. Maybe stack them a couple high. So we've got about 15 total in here. But with this one little right here, I can put 12 in the same space as 1 cargo spot. So let me fuel this thing up, and I'll show you how I park them. Yeah, they're not meant for anything else really. Ooh, there's already fuel in it. That usually happens. It's falling right through the ship. There we go. And that's how I usually park. Well, maybe not so sloppy, but I do park them like that. And I get about 3 in here and then 1 in here. And that's 12 cargo boxes each. So about roughly the same size as a normal cargo box. This is my garden room here. All the essentials to make plastic, what things you make aloe with, and canned vegetables. For those times when you just can't make it back. Yeah, 'cause it's a pain in the butt to constantly have to go back to your home base to get food. Go through the door here. This is just a general commons room. This is the refrigerator area, food processing units, med bay. And we'll go through here. This is, I don't know what I'm going to do with this room yet. I've got all my RCSs in here. Offline protection, more oxygen tanks. And then this is my engine room. Of course, I got my logo here. And this is the warp core. Put a lot of time into the warp core here. I need a real cockpit area. I've been looking through the ship to find a good place for it, but this is all I could find here, so. Yeah, can't really stare outside. I always have to be in V mode to fly the ship around. And as you can see, the paint job is definitely not done on this thing. Got turrets and turrets and turrets galore. I have 2 artillery turrets on the top. On the one on Wolf server, I actually have 4 artillery turrets, so. I do have plenty of room for more. I probably will be placing some more. Each cargo bay has its own oxygen dispenser. I'm always running out of oxygen. And there you have it. That was the walkthrough of the Black Arrow, which will be more black when I'm done. Got a backup of Wolf's frigate. Got a blasted out version of, which one is that? One of the carriers for some future projects. I do have a blasted version of the battleship too, and a blasted out version of this ship too as well. That one right there, which unfortunately it didn't take long at all to blast holes into it, and kind of disappointed about that, but you know, it was the battleship, so. Alright, so there you have it, and that'll conclude today's episode. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and click like, subscribe, upvote, comment, and please share me on social media. If you'd like to support what I'm doing here, there is a link in the description to my PayPal Me site. And as always, safe journeys.